Some motorcycles are remembered for their speed. Others are remembered for their looks, but a few rare machines are remembered because they introduced riders to a completely new kind of freedom. The Yamaha SL175 belongs to that category. It represents a time when motorcycles were simple, tough, and built to explore roads that cars rarely reached. Imagining a modern revival like the 2026 Yamaha SL175 brings that adventurous spirit back to life while reminding riders why lightweight trail bikes became so popular in the first place. To truly understand the SL175, it helps to look at its heritage. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, manufacturers began creating motorcycles specifically designed for riders who wanted to ride both on the road and off it. Yamaha responded with a range of small and mid-sized trail motorcycles. These bikes used lightweight frames, simple engines, and durable suspension so riders could travel far beyond paved roads. Many of these machines were powered by single-cylinder engines around the 175 CIC class, typically producing roughly 14 to 17 horsepower depending on the design, paired with manual transmissions and chain drives. That formula turned out to be incredibly effective. It produced motorcycles that were affordable, easy to maintain, and capable of going almost anywhere. Imagine walking up to the 2026 Yamaha SL175 parked beside a dusty country road. At first glance, the design feels purposeful rather than flashy. The slim bodywork, narrow fuel tank, and tall suspension immediately hint that this bike is ready for rough terrain. It doesn't try to imitate modern adventure motorcycles with oversized 1000cc engines, body panels, and complicated electronics. Instead, it carries a clean, classic trail bike appearance that prioritizes function over decoration. Swing a leg over the seat and the riding position feels instantly comfortable. The handlebars are wide enough to provide leverage when riding off-road, yet relaxed enough for long rides on pavement. The upright posture gives riders excellent visibility of the road or trail ahead. The seat height strikes a balance, high enough to allow good ground clearance for obstacles, yet low enough that most riders can place their feet firmly on the ground. Start the engine and the SL175 reveals its personality. The single-cylinder engine produces a steady, confident tone that feels mechanical and authentic. It's not the aggressive roar of a high-performance sport bike. Instead, it's the rhythmic thump of an engine designed for reliability and versatility. Power delivery is smooth and predictable. Instead of sudden bursts of acceleration, the engine builds power gradually as the throttle opens. This kind of behavior is extremely useful for riders exploring dirt trails or loose gravel roads where traction can change quickly. In the city, the lightweight design of the SL175 makes riding effortless. Traffic feels less intimidating when the motorcycle responds quickly to small steering inputs. Narrow streets and tight parking spaces become easy to handle. The bike's manageable weight allows riders to perform U-turns and low-speed maneuvers with confidence. For daily commuting, this simplicity becomes a major advantage. The engine provides enough power to keep up with urban traffic while remaining efficient and easy to control. Riders can enjoy a relaxed commute rather than feeling like they're wrestling with a heavy machine. Once the city fades behind you and the open road appears, the SL175 begins to show its adventurous side. Cruising along rural highways feels comfortable and stable. The suspension absorbs small bumps in the pavement, while the upright riding position keeps the rider relaxed during longer journeys. But the SL175 truly comes alive when the pavement ends. Picture riding down a quiet road that slowly turns into gravel. The asphalt disappears, replaced by loose stones and uneven ground. Many street motorcycles struggle in these conditions. Their stiff suspension and road-focused tires make them uncomfortable and unstable. The SL175, however, feels perfectly at home. The long travel suspension allows the bike to absorb bumps and small obstacles without losing balance. Rocks, shallow ruts, and uneven terrain become manageable rather than intimidating. The bike feels light and responsive, allowing riders to adjust their line quickly when the trail changes direction. Standing on the foot pegs becomes a natural part of riding off-road. This position improves balance and allows the rider to use body weight to guide the motorcycle. The narrow tank design makes it easy to grip the bike with your knees, giving better control through tight corners or steep climbs. The engine's torque becomes especially useful on trails. Instead of requiring high engine speeds, the SL175 pulls steadily at lower RPMs. This helps maintain traction on loose surfaces like sand or gravel, allowing riders to climb hills smoothly without spinning the rear tire. Another advantage of the SL175 is its lightweight construction. Larger adventure motorcycles often provide more power, but can feel heavy and difficult to control on narrow trails. The SL175 avoids that problem by maintaining a compact, agile design that encourages exploration. This balance between power and weight is one of the reasons small dual-sport motorcycles remain popular today. They give riders the confidence to tackle unfamiliar terrain without feeling overwhelmed by the machine beneath them. Of course, the SL175 is not designed for extreme motocross racing or massive jumps. Its suspension and engine are tuned for versatility rather than competition. Riders looking for aggressive race performance might 2020 prefer specialized enduro motorcycles. But that isn't the goal of the SL175. The SL175 is about real-world adventure. It's the motorcycle you ride when you want to explore a quiet forest road, follow a dirt trail through the hills, or simply take the scenic route home. Comfort also plays a major role in that experience. The upright seating position reduces strain on the rider's back and wrists, allowing longer rides without fatigue. The suspension smooths out rough terrain so the rider can stay focused on the journey rather than the bumps. Fuel efficiency is another benefit of smaller single-cylinder engines. Because the engine consumes relatively little fuel, riders can travel longer distances before needing to stop at a gas station. This extra range becomes especially valuable when exploring remote areas where fuel stations are rare. Maintenance is also straightforward. Motorcycles like the SL175 were designed with simplicity in mind. Basic service tasks such as oil changes, chain adjustments, and brake inspections can often be performed with simple tools. This durability and ease of maintenance helped many classic trail bikes earn reputations for reliability that lasted decades. As the ride continues along a winding trail surrounded by open landscapes, something interesting begins to happen. The motorcycle begins to feel less like a machine and more like a partner in the journey. Every bump in the trail sends feedback through the handlebars. Every twist of the throttle changes the rhythm of the engine. Every shift of body weight influences how the bike responds. That direct connection between rider and motorcycle is one of the reasons simple dual-sport machines remain so beloved. Without complex electronics interfering with the experience, riders feel every detail of the ride. Eventually, the trail leads back towards civilization. The dirt road becomes gravel, then slowly turns back into smooth pavement. Yet the feeling of adventure remains. That's the true charm of the 2026 Yamaha SL175 concept. It represents a motorcycle that prioritizes exploration over excess, simplicity over complexity, and connection over speed. For riders who believe the best journeys begin where the road ends, the spirit of the SL175 continues to inspire a new generation of adventure. Disclaimer: some specifications and descriptions in this script are based on historical 175 cubic centimeters Yamaha trail motorcycles and general dual-sport design trends. Details referring to a 2026 Yamaha SL175 may include speculative or AI-assisted interpretations and may differ from any official Yamaha announcements.